Welcome back. New day, new llama shirt. So Jenny and I had a great weekend out in Mississippi. It was a drill weekend for us, which just means we flew out to Mississippi to see everybody with our unit, get some training done, get caught up on computer stuff, and all that sort of business. All right, I am on a mission to find some flip-flops and bath towels so that we can go jet skiing. We were woefully prepared when we packed. All right, I found them. These guys, or the Birkenstocks, or the dad sandals. I would definitely get these if they packed a little flatter. All right, so do we go for boring foamy black, or do we go for bold blue? What are your thoughts? Let me know which ones you think I got down in the comments. All right, bath towels. Where's bath? It says baby. Baby and bath are close alphabetically. Does that mean anything? Probably not. Actually, found them. What do we want? Oh, I like this mint green. That's a nice color. Matches the Biloxi Bay water. All right, we got all the goods.
Yes. I got a swimsuit, we got towels, everything that we have at home that we forgot to bring for this trip.
Well, we didn't think we were going to be riding jet skis this time.
Right. We literally got off the plane and our friend was like, "We're riding jet skis, come now." And we're like, okay. Hey Google, what's the temperature outside?
The temperature in Houston right now is 64 degrees.
64 degrees in Houston. I am so stoked about that. When I opened the window to put the vent out for the Glowforge, I just felt it. I felt fall, crisp air, and it was amazing.
All right, well, that was the last board. We got 38, I think, is the count. I got one over there that's got a little gap I need to fill, but other than that, we are good to go. Jenny's already starting to sell Christmas orders, so all of our real estate agents and other businesses that we work with are reaching out to us trying to order more boards for the holiday season, and it's only the first week of October, so that's awesome. I just hope that we can get everything packed up and moved into the new shop before we need more boards. So. Johnny, I have more boards for you. And just like that, there are 40 more boards ready to go.
All right, so I'm about to go visit a mortgage broker's office. Mailed her a board, but I mailed her entire office a cutting board, which is, I think, 8 total boards. She got them the very next day. And I noticed she followed us on all of our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, with multiple accounts. Every account she had, she was following us with. I appreciate that, but, you know, followers don't make you money necessarily. You know, I wanted her business. I wanted her as as somebody I'd sold stuff to, as a partner, but I heard nothing from her. Sometimes we get that. We send people things and we just don't hear anything. I've called her multiple times, left her messages, talked to her secretary, just so many things, and I never heard back which I thought was odd. And so today I'm just gonna go in and see if she's there. Pop by, say hi. If she's not, meet everybody else in the office, see if they got their board, if they liked it. I'm really just trying to get a vibe and a feel for like what it's like when this happens. Because this isn't the first time this has happened, where we mail somebody a board and they just say nothing and we can't get in touch with them. They don't respond to phone calls, emails, messages, texts, whatever. And I'm like, what's going on? So today's just a little bit of a research. Anyways, that's the adventure we're going on today. And part of me wants to be so angry and bitter, like, look, I sent you 8 boards. Do you know how much that cost me? Do you know how long that took me to package all of them up? But I don't know what the situation is. So I can't go in there like frustrated or mad or angry that she didn't say anything. Because one, what kind of business person does that make me? What kind of business owner does that make me if I resort to like anger and bitterness when I don't have all of the information? One of the things I've learned is you cannot go with your gut emotion a lot of the times. If there's a really frustrating situation and you want to go in guns blazing and just let out what you think and what you feel and your opinion, man, you've really got to set that aside and be the bigger person and use the proper emotions for the situation. Frustration, anger, and bitterness are not what's going to get me a sale today. They're not going to get me anything. I mean, that's not how it's going to go. So I just have to go in there and figure out what happened, because I don't have all the information and I don't want to burn a potential bridge because I did something stupid.
11 minutes later.
All right, so the main lady I wanted to talk to wasn't there today, but her assistant, or like the front office lady, was. And so I just kind of introduced myself and I asked her if she remembered the boards that I sent a couple months ago. And she said, yes, it's sitting on my kitchen. So she got the boards. That's a good sign. The main, broker got the boards and gave them to everybody in the office. I have had a situation where the person I mailed it to, their boss got a hold of it and didn't give it to him. Like the board was engraved for them and everything. And like they kept the board and never gave it to their employees. So I was hoping that was not the case. And it wasn't, which was good. And this might turn into a really cool situation, but also it might just be in a circumstance that I can't afford to keep pursuing. How many more boards could I have fulfilled this afternoon if I didn't drive all the way out here to try to see her? So that's life in business. You just have to decide what's worth your time, what's worth a shot down the field, and when do you need to know to just stop and pursue other avenues. Sometimes you need to take risks and get, the big clients, and sometimes you just don't. I'm so silly. So, I pulled in our driveway, right? And my business phone starts to ring. This phone. It's the lady who I just tried to go visit. She says, I'm sorry I haven't talked to you in a couple of months. I feel so bad. What you did for me in our office was so nice. And she said, I definitely want to use you for gifts. I've just had a whole bunch of bad stuff happen these last couple of months. And she told me about it, and it was pretty rough. She's had a pretty rough, last 2 months. I get why she hasn't talked to me. And she ended up being the person I thought she was. She was exactly the person I thought she was. And that just felt really good. It ended up working out. And literally she's about to put in an order for 20 boards. And that's her slow month. Yeah. Running a business is so nuts, dude. You learn so much more about yourself than anything else. I've learned more about myself than I had about woodworking in this business.
Ask me how I do it, I just stick to the plan.